Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? We are back, and I have a banger of a deck to showcase. If you missed yesterday's stream, I've got my first reaction to Fish Tank Episode 1 up on my other channel, and most likely tomorrow, we're going to watch Fish Tank Episode 2, because I just got done with my training for this job, and the second episode is actually like quite a bit longer, so I wanted to wait until I had like a full day to actually do stuff. But at the same time, I just got access to a deck that I really wanted to showcase to you guys. So I figured this would be a great time to show this off. Let's see how I want to do this. All right, there we go. We should be good to go. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Beats by Ash, back at it again with another banger of a video. Today I have a super awesome deck to showcase to you guys, as I've recently just been able to finally afford it. It's a deck that I've been playing a lot in person. I took a similar list to second place in a 3v3 case tournament, and that deck is Thunder, Dragon, Bestial, combo pile. Except this time around, I actually have access to the Fiendsmith engine. That was the only thing that was different between my IRL build, was because I could not afford the Fiendsmith engine, and so instead I ran a horse package. But because, thanks to Master Duel and my ability to go into enormous amounts of credit card debt, we can finally fulfill the Thunder Dragon dreams that we've all been waiting for. So let's go ahead, and without further ado, let's get into the goo. Alright guys, here is the deck list that we're going to be showcasing today. This deck is very, very fun for anyone who has not gotten the opportunity to play with Thunder Dragons in their heyday. For anyone who has not gotten the opportunity to play with Thunder Dragons back in their heyday, you are in for a treat. This is one of my all-time favorite decks, And I cannot say enough about the Thunder Dragon engine. And now that we have the new edition of the Fiendsmith engine, it makes this deck even more consistent. I actually took a very similar version of this deck to second place at a 3v3 case tournament last month without the Fiendsmith engine and instead using Horus. That deck was a little bit different and utilized a card called Trishula, the Dragon of the Icy Imprisonment, and essentially it would allow us to access our Thunder Dragon engine by utilizing any 3 dragons to summon this and then banish a Thunder Dragon Roar from our deck. But considering the limitations being different on Master Duel, we actually have access to Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal, which can just as easily get us access to our Thunder Dragon engine and then allow us to make a free Saryuja. So that is pretty much the entire point of this deck, is to utilize the Fiendsmith engine and our bestial bodies in order to create a link to with the Fiendsmith sequence alongside a Beatrice to get our Thunder Dragon cards into the graveyard to start off our combo, go into a Saryuja Skuldred with 4 materials, allowing us to then potentially draw into some more nutty cards to hand rip our opponent. Ultimately, we'll be able to use the special summon effect from hand to summon an additional Thunder Dragon, like if we draw an OG, in order to put another Thunder monster on the field, so that we can ultimately end on 2 Colossus, plus hopefully something like a Hope Harbinger and a Hieratic Seals, and if we open really, really good, then also a IP Masquerena. Other than that, this is pretty much the same strategy as the deck I used IRL. So going through the deck here a little bit, obviously we have the minimal Fiendsmith engine being the 1 Lurie, double Engraver, and 1 copy of Tract. I think you could make an argument to play more than 1 Tract just because discarding Thunder Dragon cards is very good, but I have decided to start off with this build using the ratio of Thunder Dragon cards that I did in person. And I would be interested to test playing more Thunder Dragon cards down the road, just because we have access to 3 copies of Chaos Space on Master Duel. But for now, this is what we're going to be working with. So that's why I run the minimal Fiendsmith engine, is because it's not like I necessarily want to draw these cards. I just want to have the ability to access them with any starting hand. Now, in addition to the Fiendsmith engine, we also have the white and black dragon, which can be searched off of our Starliege Seifert, as well as our Chaos Space. These are really good for giving you additional bodies in order to easily make a closed Moon of the Closed Heaven. And then for the Thunder Dragon engine, like I said, it's the exact same as what I played IRL. We have 3 OG, because OG is really, really good to draw in this deck, since there are a lot of cards that require us to discard in this deck, alongside 1 Dark, 1 Hawk, and I'm playing 2 Roar, because I found that if you wanted to have a second one of any of them, it probably would be Roar, just to get another body to play the game. And then we're pretty much maxing out on as many Bestials as we can get away with. I'm playing only 2 Saronir, could play 3 Jerusalem, and 3 Baldrake, alongside the 3 Bestial Lubellion. And then for the big dragons, we have a Darkest Diabolos, as well as a Chaos Dragon Legionnaire that can be very beneficial for us being able to discard free cards out of our hand, out of our opponent's hand, that is. And what's really cool about this card is you can special summon it from hand or grave when a dark monster is tributed, which means that can either be triggered by summoning our Thunder Dragon Colossus via its effect, or using Bestial Lubellion by tributing any Bestial from the field to get a free body and either hand rip or just make a rank 8 with it. So that is very, very nice. A very strong synergy in this deck. And then Legionnaire is just always good. And my favorite card, my favorite Pendulum card of all time, and I think my favorite Dragon card too, Chaos Emperor, the Dragon of Armageddon. This card was long locked behind a paywall for the people that could not afford a prize card, but that day is no longer, and this card is exceptional. I think this is one of the craziest prize cards ever created. It has an effect that you can scale it essentially as a spell and move it to the extra deck face up to add back any banished dragon monster, which is very, very handy in order to recycle resources and go infinite, because when it leaves the field, it actually returns itself to the bottom of the deck, which means we can, let's say banish a Bestial Magamut and then add it back to hand, and then during the end phase, trigger that Magamut effect, adding back the Chaos Emperor that we just put back on the bottom of the deck. And then secondly, it allows you to summon it by normal chaos means by banishing a light and dark from the graveyard. And once per turn, you can pay half your life, send as many cards you control as possible to the graveyard, except from the extra monster zone, which is important because you can summon himself to the extra monster zone since he is a pendulum. And then you inflict 300 to your opponent for every card sent from your opponent's control to the graveyard. That is a nifty effect going second, but it's not the main reason this card is so awesome. Then for the spell lineup, we have 3 copies of Melody the Awakening Dragon, which can add us any of our big dragons here, being the Diabolos, the Chaos Emperor, or the other Chaos Emperor. And then we have 3 Allure, which is really, really good if you draw Thunder Guards, really, really good if you draw duplicates of Bestials. And then to follow that up, we have 3 copies of Triple Tactics Talents. I think this card's very, very good in this meta, since most people like to end on an Apollo USA. So long as they don't end on the Azamina fusion that is a negate for anything, this card is going to be very, very beneficial, as well as it's just really good for pushing through our plays going first. And then the card we don't have at 3 IRL, 3 Chaos Space. This card is great, drastically increases the amount of Bestials we have, as well as being able to recycle a lighter dark monster from our banished is really, really awesome. And then we are playing 1 Regained and 1 Beast. A lot of people choose not to play Beast. I'm playing Beast because I think one of the best aspects of this deck is that it plays very well under Fualos. If your opponent has a Fualos, you can potentially just search for a branded Beast, hold Bestials in hand, and then you at least have some amount of interruptions because maybe you can tribute a Druid Squirm, and then, that's 2 interruptions under a Fualos. So I really, really like this right now, but if we did change anything, it would be under consideration of increasing Roar to 3 and Dark to 3, and maybe adding in a Thunder Dragon. And maybe adding in a Thunder Dragon duo just to get another level 8 in the deck. But we're going to see how this does and hope that everything goes well. Onto the extra deck, we have our 1 Lacrima required for the combo, 2 Colossus because you can special summon a second Thunder from hand with your Saryuja Skuldred, 1 Chaos Angel for going second, 1 Hieratic Dragon of a Tomb in order to use 2 Bestials to summon out a Safer from the deck. And then we also have Beatrice, which is probably going to be the MVP in this deck. One of the reasons that we do not need to play Curious. Sanafond, or not Sanafond, number 38, Hope Harbinger. Probably the best rank 8 to end on. And then we have a Striker Dragon in order to use for our white or black dragon just to get another body. The 1 Requiem for the combo. 1 copy of Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spears. If you wanted to make a more controlling version of this deck, you could definitely bump this up to 2, but that's just not what we're trying to do. IP for the combo, SP for going second and the IP, Moon of the Closed Heaven for the combo once again, and then Fiendsmith sequence, Royal Rare of course, because we're paid as fuck, and finally, Saryuja Skuldred, one of my favorite cards of all time. I have a saying that if Saryuja is viable, you know that deck is degen, and this deck sure as hell is. But when everybody else is doing degen things with Fiendsmith, am I really the bad guy? Am I really the one out here laying down the punishment? I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments. But without further ado, let's hop into these games and get into the goo. One moment. All right, sorry about that, guys. Had to go let the dog out before we begin. Let's get it, boys. Let's get it. All right, starting off on the play. That is always a good sign. One of the most enjoyable things about this deck, in my opinion, is that every game tends to turn out different. Hopefully it does not have the draw phase max C, but it is looking likely. Well, we got to start off with our Allure. If he has it, he has it. Does not have an instant response for that, but we can go for our Thunder Dragon Roar. Likely is going to max C us here. And he does not have it. Let's go. So we can go ahead and special out our Thunder Dragon Dark here. Now, I think here we have to Tribute Summon. One good thing about this deck is there's no dedicated normal summon, so you can actually use a summon to tribute. And we're going to be able to trigger our Thunder Dragon Dark here. And then chain the effect of Darkest Diabolos in order to special summon for free. And then that is going to get us a Thunder Dragon Hawk. Put more resources in the grave for these Bestials. Unfortunately, we did draw both White and Black Dragon. That does kind of suck, but it's the name of the game. Sometimes it happens like that. Let's go ahead and use our Thunder Dragon Hawk so we have a light in the graveyard for Collapse Serpent to summon back the Dragon Roar. And then let's go ahead and special summon out Collapse Serpent by banishing the Hawk here. Now we can link off this Collapse Serpent and this Serenir into a Moon. Use the effect of Serenir just to put another card into the graveyard here. We're going to go ahead and send the Bestial Lubellion. That way we could set up a branded regame potentially. And then we're going to go into a Requiem. Requiem effect, tribute himself. Will allow us to get out our first copy of Fiendsmith Engraver. Then we're just going to special summon by banishing our Collapse Serpent. I probably should have tributed this for Lubellion so we could get another search off of the Collapse Serpent, but it's whatever. We're going to go into our Fiendsmith here. Then go ahead and use the effect to fusion. Get us 4 bodies here. Lacrima. Shuffling back the Requiem and the Closed Moon. Then we can use Lacrima's effect. Summon back the Engraver here. And then I think I'm just going to link all these away for a Saryuja here. Format Saryuja. Activate the effect of Skuldred. Okay, well, that's not terrible. Put back a Druid Worm. Put back an Engraver. Do I want to put back my Armageddon or my Lubellion? Armageddon... Yeah, so Armageddon could allow us to add back a Lubellion anyway, so that's actually pretty nice. Yeah, so we're going to put back the Lubellion. Then we will go ahead and pen scale this. Before we get any further, we're going to go ahead and tribute this off. Get the automatic buff there. Then we can go and activate our Jurisworm. Jurisworm will banish our Bistio Lubellion. Activating the effect of Chaos Emperor destroying itself to add back the Lubellion to hand. Then we can use his effect here to go get a Magamut. Then we will go ahead and use Magamut's effect. And yeah, we'll just finish this. Whatever. Optional effect. Have to banish a light, so it is what it is. Banishing dark. Summoning out the Chaos Emperor. Summon Lubellion. Using Lubellion's effect, we can go get a Branded Beast, Branded Regained. Yeah, let's just get the Regained, I guess. Well, you know what? We're going to have a Bestial, so it doesn't really matter. I could summon back the Engraver, but it doesn't really make sense to. We're just going to go ahead and link off this and this for a Hieratic Seals. Then overlay these two boys for a Hope Harbinger. Pretty decent board, guys. Pretty decent board. And our hand started off very, very sus. We'll just leave the Engraver in there. And then we'll go end phase. And that's all she wrote. Now, we could have ended on an IP there instead of the Hope Harbinger. But I find Hope Harbinger to be good for diversification. All right, well, our opponent made us go first. Likely is going to be on Tempai here. Hopefully he does not have a Max C. Well, we can go ahead and start off with our Thunder Dragon OG, which is going to automatically turn on our Thunder effect activating in hand this turn. Thunder Dragon OG, one of the best cards in the deck because we have so many discard effects. How do we want to do this? So I could use the Awakening Dragon right now, but I don't think that really does a lot. I think we just need to go ahead and Chaos Space. Yeah, let's just go ahead and Chaos Space here. Sending the OG. Allowing us to add the Black Dragon. Special summon out Black Dragon by banishing one OG. Then we can link off for a Striker. Using Black Dragon's effect here. Add the White Dragon. Then we can summon out the white dragon, banishing the black dragon. Go ahead and fire off our Chaos Space here for a free draw, which is going to be very impactful because it means when we link away this white dragon, we'll add a black dragon that we can't use, and we get a Bestial, but we'll be able to use it to discard the Melody of Awakening Dragon, which is great here. So we can go ahead and link off both of these for a Moon. Triggering the white dragon here. Add the black dragon. And it's always good to put more darks in the graveyard because of our Legionnaire needing 3 darks to hand rip our opponent. We're going to get rid of this for a Requiem. Get out our first copy of Engraver. And then we can go ahead and... yeah, let's just use our Serenir. Serenir, banish the white dragon. Keep our darks in the graveyard. Link off both of these for a sequence. Gonna have a nice Saryuja here. We'll go ahead and use Serenir's effect. It's interesting whether we should send a dark or a light, because having an additional dark is really nice, but just getting a Lubellion in rotation is good too. We can go ahead and use the effect. Go into Lacrima. Put back both of these. Then Lacrima effect here. Special summon out that Engraver. And we got to play pretty fast here. We're going to go into a Beatrice. I hate how the buttons move back and forth between close to your hand and the middle. They really do be trying to chew the clock. We can go ahead and detach the Engraver here. And then we're going to be able to send our Thunder Dragon Roar, which will then allow us to activate our Bestial Baldrake here, removing that Thunder Dragon Roar, giving us the full Thunder Dragon combo with double Colossus into a Saryuja Skuldred. Trigger that Thunder Dragon Roar here. And if they have an Nibiru, I will literally cry. We can go ahead and use all of these to go into Saryuja. Wait, actually, no. Cancel. We need to do this first. Yeah, we need to do this first to increase our draws. So we're going to discard this. Add both these bad boys. Now that our draws are significantly going to be better, use all 4 of these. Saryuja. Effect Chainlink 1 Saryuja. Effect Chainlink 2 Dark. Dark to add us a Roar. Not Roar, Hawk. Put back 3 cards here. I'll keep that Max C, sir, if I don't mind if I do. And this is really tough. We're obviously putting back that. And then... well, he hasn't used a hand trap, so we'll just put back the talents. Go ahead and activate this. Use that effect. Be able to go into a Colossus. Colossus is, in fact, a level 8, so if you have 2, it is fair to rank up with 1 with a Santa Font. Now, we can go ahead and go for a Chaos Levy here, I believe. Banishing 3 darks. Activating the effect of Chaos Levy. Shuffle that bad boy back to the deck. And we're going to go ahead and use pen scale here. To add back Serenir. Get rid of our Beatrice. Beatrice being a light is actually really, really nice. I'm just get rid of Baldrake. And then we can go ahead and use the effect of Skull Dread once again. Spectral Summon out OG. Allowing us to make another Colossus. And then we will link off Saryuja and Levy to make ourselves a Hieratic Seals. Then special summon out our Libellion. Activate the effect, go get a branded regained here. Then we can activate Engraver. And guys, next turn we're going to have the full Fiendsmith combo live again. It's ridiculous. This deck just loops, free advantage all day. We'll be able to link these both off for an IP. So instead of ending with Hope Harbinger, we're ending with an IP, which in my opinion is just as fine. You know, we have 2 Bestials in hand, so worked out pretty well if you do ask me myself. As you can tell, you have to play very, very fast with this deck. Draw phase Maxi. Rub Salt in the Wound. And we have 5 Thunder Monsters. So if he is playing Tempai, it is going to be very, very difficult for him. I don't really know. I'm just going to call level 8. Oh, it's level 8. I actually hit. Oh, it has to be summonable. I thought I just hit with the Lava Golem. That's hilarious. I could have sworn this guy was a Tempai boy. And it looks like he's just getting a free Grass Looks Greener off of us. Holy shit. Is this guy going to hit a Decatron? Like, dude, where is your Decatron? I know I should have called level 1. I felt it in my gut. This guy has 30 cards left. Bro, what the hell is happening? Does this guy... Did he draw all his Decatrons? No way. This guy's down to 15 cards in deck. Until he gets a snow. Wow. Targeting my Colossus. Sure, I'll chain a Bestial Baldrake. I forgot his guys are all fires. And I'm actually going to change this so I have something to tribute here. Probably should have banished my Chaos Levy in case we get to the other Chaos Emperor, but whatever. Go ahead and draw a free card here. Hopefully we don't run out of time. Oh, he has a droplet? That's actually so cringe, bro. That's so freaking cringe, dog. And he's successfully gotten rid of both of my disruptions. That is frustrating. Okay, well, hopefully our follow-up pulls through here. We do have a melody which can add us the Chaos Emperor for follow-up. Dark Rose Fairy. If this is in your grave, you send a card from hand or field to the grave. Place this in the top or bottom of the deck. Can this guy kill us? There's no way he kills us, right? Wow. This is insane. Is his last card a Decatron, or does he have no Decatrons? Oh, it's guaranteed to be that. That's how that works. I guess he can make a Psychic End Punisher. Bro has 41 cards in the graveyard. He has more cards, and he has almost double the cards in the graveyard as we do in our deck. That is crazy. Well, there goes our Bestial Baldrake. Can this guy beat us with his entire graveyard deck in the graveyard? Oh, you can get my Fiendsmith Engraver. Is he possibly going for a deck out here? Maybe he's going for a deck out. It seems unlikely, but I guess it's possible. Okay, what can this guy do? I don't think he can kill us. Like, I contribute my seals to, like, prevent damage. The only monster he could attack over is my IP. What does that do? Oh, wow. The fact I didn't get rid of my seals, you know, that didn't matter. Special summon Deviate. Okay. I'll just use the effect. I cannot special summon from the deck. Man, if I would have put my Bestial in defense, would he be able to kill me? That was crazy. Wow. I can't believe we're losing to this. But that was a crazy game, guys. Wow. Dude, just fucking attack. Dude, all you have to do is attack over my IP. You have a 7,700 monster. I'm at 7,000, bro. This is how math works. You attack for lethal. I'm not going to lie, guys. I didn't realize it was a 7,000 because of Armageddon. If I would have known that, I would have left. But that's just the name of the game, boys. We're here to play a fun and fair deck, and this is the price we pay. All right, getting to play first. 3 games in a row. That's what you love to see. Oh, this is a banger of a hand. No draw phase max C. That's what you like to see, baby. Start off with the Allure of Darkness. No Ash, no Ash. My hand is so bad. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I fucking knew it. Oh!
Activate the effect of Thunder Dragon Roar here. Special summoning the Dark from the deck. Now, I could just Tribute for this Druid Worm. If I activate this and add a Chaos Levy, does that benefit us? I don't think it really does. So go ahead and Tribute Summon, activate the effect. Chaining the effect of Diabolos. Diabolos! And we'll go get our Hawk. If I discard to add a Levy, I would have... No, I think I have 3 Darks anyway. This is going to be a very conservative board here. So let's go ahead and make a Colossus. That puts 2 Darks in the grave. If I discard this Branded Beast... Yeah, so I think we actually just special summon this. Weirdly enough. Because that's going to place it onto the bottom of the deck for us. Now, I think we're just going to go... Link off these 2. For a Hieratic Seals. Discard the Branded Beast. Add both of these back to hand. And then we can go ahead and activate the effect. Tributing himself to shuffle back a card from our opponent's hand. Fuck, that actually hurts so bad. Wow, that actually... Wait, depending on what he does. Oh, that's perfect. Add back the Druid Swarm. And I think I'm just going to pass here. See what we can do here. We have follow-up if we can survive. He's going for another Bestial. Wow, that's so greedy. I mean, I kind of just want to nullify his ability to generate bodies. But you know what? I actually don't think I care much about that. I'd rather save my Bistio for his Fiendsmith combo. Special summon this guy so we have a light for Chaos Levy. Let's go ahead and activate the effect of Hieratic Seals, and we're going to tribute Thunder Dragon OG. Now we'll be able to use our Thunder Dragon here. What the hell does this do? Okay, he does not, he just special summons, okay. Sure. I was like, what does that do? Okay. So it looks like he's on Branded Despia. Not summoning a Luber. He's going to be able to send either Retribution or Branded Fusion to the graveyard, though. Okay, since that was sent to the graveyard. I'm going to go ahead and activate this because I don't want him to get access to his Branded Fusion. Prey doesn't have it. Oh my gosh. That was insane. Bro, what? POV, your opponent has a 6-card hand and he just gets another Albion, brother. Oh my gosh. That's so disgusting. His last card was grass, so it didn't even matter what I did. Wow, that was really fun. This guy had like a legitimate custom hand. Wow. So, yeah, I mean, really, I basically just have a Chaos Levy and a Chaos Emperor. I don't understand the purpose of this card. I think this card's just bad. I do have a Druid Swarm, and that is, like, kind of helping me out. Bestials are just so good right now. It's the War of the Bestials, boys. War of the Bestials. The fact is, it didn't really matter what I Bestial because his last card was Grass in a 60 card deck. You hate to see it. Oh, he's summoning a Furious? That's weird. Does that let him get Quem back? Okay. Wow. And he's going to the end phase, so he's not popping? Okay. Don't you guys just love Branded? It's such a fun interactive deck. Except when you're playing against it and their last card is Grass. I don't have an issue with the Branded deck. I have an issue with Grass being legal because it's just such a busted-ass card. Okay. I guess I have to target this. Okay, my effect is negated. It's crazy. Oh, I draw a regain? That's actually pretty cracked. Okay. What does this guy make here? Lebellion. In the draw phase. Somebody try to get him a career. Okay. Sure. I'm going to activate my Branded Regain, sir. And then I think I'm just going to special summon this, or should I special summon this? Yeah, we'll just summon this guy. Regained. Hey, we got a Bestial. Great. I will attack. Actually, it was kind of a misplay on me, but whatever. See if we can combo in time. This would be the comeback of the century. See what gas we even have left. I only have 2 darks. Okay. Sure. Summon back. Okay. Now, I could technically... Let's just do this. I think there was a way I could make a Chaos Angel, but... I think I actually should have banished his Branded in red. I think that made more sense. Oh no, I could have just brandished his Branded Fusion. Yeah, I should have banished his Branded Fusion. That was a tough situation. But obviously you guys can see this deck grinds very, very well. I hate that guy. He plays double Retribution. This guy's so fucking greedy. Yeah, I should have just banished his Fusion. I think there was a way that I just out this guy. Oh my gosh, this guy drew Abyssal for turn. That's so bullshit. Imagine if this guy's last card just was not grass. He would be so cucked, man. Well, I didn't draw Bestial. Rip. It's all good. We tried our best. That was a good game, man. If I would have played faster and had more time, I think we could have gotten it. If there was a way I could have made a Chaos Angel. I wonder if I would have just used the SP to banish his Bread and High Spirits, how it would have played out. And we're going first. Wow, everyone's choosing to make us go first today. This is crazy. Guys, this is actually just crazy. Okay, no draw phase max C offenders. You love to see it. Well, let's start off with the Fiendsmith Engraver to make this allure just better. Hope he uses an Ash. If he uses an Ash, then we just talents and we're just big up. I would love for him to use an Ash. He does not. Okay. Awesome. That's what you like to see.
I fucking knew it. Oh.
No Fiendsmith necessary, baby. Let's rock and roll. Ayo. We can go for the Allure of Darkness here. The Chat Allure. Oh, and we actually get the Thunder Dragon Dark. That's actually crazy. So we can banish the Thunder Dragon Dark. Thunder Dragon Dark effect will allow us to add an OG. Activate the OG. Maybe I should have gotten the Roar. I don't know. That was tough. Add another one to hand. We can go for the Chaos Space here. Chaos Space, get rid of OG. Go get the Black Dragon. Special Black Dragon. Banish the OG. Make a Striker Dragon. Activate effect black, add white. Then we can go special white. Banish black. Activate Chaos Space. Put back black, draw a card. And we get a Lubellion. That's freaking crazy. Well, we're going to link off for a Moon. Try to Fiendsmith combo anyway. The best part about the Fiendsmith combo is to negate the Fiendsmith combo and you still do it because Fiendsmith's good. Gets out of Black Dragon. All the pluses today, baby. Now I have 7 cards in hand. It's pretty ridiculous. Hopefully this guy shoots his Nibiru early and we just play through it like a paper bag. That'd be so funny. Requiem. Now let's go Lubellion here. Add Magamut. Magamut. I'm going to keep the Engraver engrave. Actually, no, I'll do it. I'm going to save the Magamut, actually. Does not go for the Nibiru. Now we can activate this. He's going to go for the effect failure, sure. Well, it's still link material for us. Let's just activate the Hawk here. Get back the Dark from Banished. And then Let's go activate Magamute. Banishing Lebellion. I don't know why I'm doing that, but whatever. Definitely was not correct, but whatever. Pen scale this. Yeah, I should have set it up to where he added back the Magamute off the Jerusalem, but I just wasn't thinking correctly. Summon out that dude. I mean, I'm always doing this. Oh, that was actually kind of a blunder by me. Because now I can't summon this out. Well, actually, no, I can. Yeah, I'll distribute this, whatever. I kind of whiffed up this line, but that's fine. Can still summon this back. Go back to Striker. Oh, we get a Melody? That's just insane. Yeah, that's insane as fuck. Should have held off on using my my freaking Thunder Dragon Colossuses so I could get this Diabolos off, but whatever. You got to take big risks here. Risk it for the biscuit, baby. And our opponent now has 2 cards, and we're going to end on a number 38 Hope Harbinger. Well, that's how you play through hand traps, guys. Ash Blossom Effect Failure stood no chance. We got double Colossus, Hieratic Seals, Magamute Search, and a number 38 Hope Harbinger. Let's just add a Bestial Baldrake. Actually, technically, I could get that off my Hieratic Seals, so maybe that was incorrect. Yeah, I think I should have added back the Chaos Emperor of Armageddon for follow-up. That is probably the correct line, because that can allow me to just keep looping with the Magamute, but that's okay. Sack position monsters. Well, I have to negate. Looks like he's on Tempai. I'll attach. Ayo. Please go away, sir. Please go away. I'm not a Tempai respecter. No respect for the Tempai Timmies. Mr. Beats by Ash 1000 Band gets it done. Chalk one up for the Thunder Dragon boys. Everyone loves the Thunder Dragon OGs, man. Wow, that was a great game, guys. Gotta love to see it. Actually, let's see if that guy was actually on Tempai. He actually was, and we just played through him like a paper bag. Wow, that just goes to show the power of this deck, guys. This is a good deck. man, we just continuously get to play first. I like it, but I would like to show off some more diverse gameplay. But every single hand is different, so... Honestly, I'm enjoying trying to figure out the lines with the Fiendsmith in this deck, because it's actually quite complicated. Sometimes I don't think you even want to, like, full Fiendsmith combo. Here, I could just discard my Diabolos, because Diabolos can be used from the grave. Let's start off with... Yeah, let's start off with Engraver to thin the deck. See if he lets us do it. Get the Fiendsmith track. And we have not fallen to Max C one time during this. And he has a Drone Lockbird.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Damn, was there anything I could have done to really play around a Droll? I don't think I can. This deck loses to Droll really hard. But it is what it is, you know? It's the price you pay to play a very enjoyable and very different deck. If you guys like this content, we might actually go for a rank 1 climb here. Oh, he's playing Striker. No, is he playing Tenpai? If he's playing Tenpai with a Striker package, which a lot of Dumbos are doing right now, we're just going to quit out. If he's playing actual Striker, I have a lot of respect for him. Personally, I don't really see the point of running the Striker engine inside of Tenpai. Because you still need another body to be able to make a Promethean. So to me, it just seems not really worth it. Because if you have another body, you're already going to be able to play the game. What is this guy going to do? What if he actually can't kill us? That'd be crazy. He's going to go Hida. Okay. Interesting. Promethean summon back Hida. Does he just have any other Tenpai card? It's interesting because our hand would have played around really well against our opponent having a Fuelos. Yeah, there's nothing he can do with that. I don't know why you tried that, but I guess you don't always auto-lose to Droll. Yeah, if he would have activated that Fuelos, we would have been able to play around it very well because we had the Chaos space to be able to grab the Lubellion, set up a Branded Beast interruption, and we would be able to trigger the Diabolos to hand rip 1, and the Melody would grab us a Chaos Dragon Levianeer. So assuming that, you know, we drew into, like, literally anything with that Allure, we were most likely going to be able to hand rip for 2, and then end with a Branded Beast and, like, a Bestial Sereneer. One more win. Master 5, guys. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. All right, let's get it. Yo, what's up, Not? Rank up game. Show us the magic, baby. All right, well, start off on the play, man. We are undefeated with the coin flips. I think we lost one and they made us go first anyway. And that was versus Infernoid. Rank up game magic. Show me the sauce. Well, this hand is unplayable. Wow. Yeah, this is really bad. Would have loved to see our opponent go for a draw face max C. Well, now the only thing we can do is hope and pray they're on the Fiendsmith engine and that double Bestial will stop them from killing us. The nice thing about this deck is because of the current meta, even though we don't have a lot of hand traps, we are able to capitalize on Bestials being extremely powerful and making it pretty difficult for our opponent to kill us. Well, the Bestials might actually stop us from dying here. What does this guy do again? He just has the rank up. Okay. See if he goes for the cattle. He's going to activate the rank up, sure. How's it going? We're doing great, Antonio. At a puppet trap, okay. Service puppet play. What does this do? Oh, yeah, it's just a follow-up card. Most people don't play this, I don't think. Well, let's go ahead and activate our Bestial Baldrake here. Try to stop him from OTKing us or FTKing us. Just pray he doesn't have enough bodies here. Fiendsmith is cool, but I'm waiting for Mitsurugi. Yeah, that is a really fun deck. I am playing a Thunder Dragon version of the deck, so I'm not a Fiendsmith Andy. Brother, oh my gosh.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
That's actually so sussy, Baka. We have a sussy Baka in the chat, boys. Wee woo, wee woo. This guy is so freaking greedy, dog. Oh my gosh, I hate that card so much. It's so freaking busted, dude. What is he going to send here? The one that says I can't target or can't respond? What does that do in the graveyard? I'm going to respond. Boop. Lacrima got people shaking and drooling. Yeah. That's why Bestial Johnny is here to intrude on the party. Imagine if this, like, specifically gave him just enough damage to kill me. Or what the hell? What is that about? Okay. You're using the Fiendsmith engine to play voiceless voice? Interesting. I mean, the Fiendsmith engine does just go into every single engine in the game, so it's not a bad idea. What do we want to put in the graveyard here? Potentially a light for Black Dragon. Yeah, we'll just send that. If we don't die. If we don't die, but we may actually just auto-die here. Really what I like about... I can't believe Beatrice is still legal in Master Duel, because like I said, I was able to take a similar deck list as this to second place in the case tournament, only losing to a guy who was a YCS champion in the finals. Other than that, I was undefeated all day for my team up until the finals. But I didn't have access to the Fiendsmith engine, and I beat 6 people in a row to get to the finals that all used the Fiendsmith engine and or Ryziel or Malice/Tenpai cards. I was the only person who was using like an outdated deck. Oh, fuck. Does that give him game? If this guy is fucking around, I'd be kind of pissed. Like, I've interrupted him getting 2 summons, and somehow he can still FTK. That is hella cringe. The thing I don't like about this deck is there are just legitimately 6 cards in the deck that all have the exact same effect. I think it makes it very redundant and unfun to play against. And also fun to play with because it's all linear. It's like, okay, yeah, you have 5 different cards that say send gimmick puppets to the graveyard. Then you have 4 cards that say if this is sent to the graveyard, add them back to hand. And they all end up doing the same thing. Legitimately, even if this was not being utilized as an FTK strategy, I would still find it unenjoyable to play against and unenjoyable to play. Mitsurugi gives Fiendsmith a problem. I've heard about that. I'm really personally excited about Orcust coming out. I am a big fan of the Orcust deck in 2019, and I am hoping that it's going to be as good in the TCG as it has been in the OCG. Just to at least take the locals, because the big thing is that we don't have Apollo USA legal in the TCG, and that's a big part of why the Orcust deck is doing well or has been doing well in Japan, because you're able to make an Apollo USA so early that it really stops your opponent from having 17 hand traps. But since we don't have that, it may end up not being nearly as good. Regardless, I'm definitely still interested in trying it. Bro, this guy is so slow. Just FTK me already, buddy. Three. Okay, yeah, that's just game. Right, he can attack. Oh, oh. Yeah, I'm really excited for the Orcust deck. We might actually end up eventually making an Orcust deck on Master Duel. The issue is just everyone's playing Bestials, so it's a little bit more difficult to do. All right, finally going to get to go second here, I believe. So from what I've been seeing, there's so many people now that are choosing to go second that aren't even playing Tenpai. Like, it is legitimately just a strategy to choose second because you're playing 12 Bestials. All right. No real hand traps. We do have a Serenir, so we could stop a Fiendsmith combo. Will that be enough? Unfortunately, I cannot Bestial right now. That would be insane if I could just Bestial as Lurie. I had the toggle on. He knows I have a Bestial. Or a Veiler. And he has full Snake Eye combo.
I fucking knew it! Oh!
What you're liking about Mitsurugi is that it lets you play Protoss in a Dino deck. I have to say, I'm sorry, Antonio, but I will never willingly play you. You're the exact kind of person that I will never want to play against. I really dislike cards that are just like Floodgate. I like cards that like allow you to interact. The fact that he hard drew the Engraver means that this doesn't really do as much. Okay, this guy kind of fucked up the combo. Fiendsmith is so busted, it might not matter, but... We'll see. Our hand is also just not very good, but I do have a talent, which could draw us into something. You're only playing because some decks are running Fiendsmith out. I think you're understating the some decks. I think every deck is playing Fiendsmith in the TCG. Literally, I played in the one tournament I got to play in, that was a case tournament. I played against 6 people in a row that are 7 people total. I beat 6 people who had a Fiendsmith engine when I didn't have one, and then I lost to one person who had a Fiendsmith engine. That is one of the reasons why I am not playing in the TCG, because it's just such a money pump thing. It's like, yeah, all right, sorry. Unfortunately, you can't play because you need a $500 Fiendsmith engine that's about to get banned. It's like, okay, I guess I just won't play then. And that's not even your deck. That's just like a 4-card engine that basically no matter what deck you want to play, you have to have that. That's why I was surprised I was able to win with a deck that did not use a single new engine. I think the newest card in my deck was the SP Little Knight, which is hilarious. Okay, so basically I forced this guy to be unable to make a Promethean Princess, which is actually pretty nice. If he doesn't have any hand traps, there is a chance that I'm able to like play through with this Talents, because Talents does just say no Apollo USA for you. But what is the point of that? I guess just to get a material out of the way. Okay, well, it gives him material for his IP. If he negates this Thunder Dragon, or we get like another card, this could be pretty good, depending on like how much non-engine he has. He's normally something at Folos. Okay. What the hell was that for? Wow, that was a pretty bad draw. That was terrible. What am I doing by taking his Apollo? Okay, I'm getting a Diabolos. I guess I just have to do this and just hope that he can't negate. Okay. I forget how this ruling works. If he summons an SP, do I have priority to activate the effect, or does he? I think the way it works is he can activate it, but I'm not really sure. Well, actually, he might not be able to activate it because the legal activation is, or the window has changed. Oh, he's making a Promethean princess? That's weird. Oh, you're kidding me? Because my effect was negated? I thought since I activated, I could make a Colossus. I didn't know that's how it worked.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I didn't know that's how that worked at all. If I use this effect, is it worth it? I send his cards. I'm going to be able to send his guy anyway, I guess. Equip to my engraver. Use the engraver. Activate Hawk. Special summon back Roar. Colossus, Diabolos. Lacrima. Lacrima effect. I could just go SP, banish his Engraver, I guess. What else would I send? Trying to think if there's anything worth sending to the graveyard. I guess like Starleash Seyfried is fine. That just lets me add back Diabolos, which doesn't really mean much. Return this back. Yeah, letting him keep that Fulos is pretty scary. It's going to be a close game. It just depends what he has. Like, a lot of his cards require him to search to play the game. And I have 3 protections for my Colossus. But, if for some weird reason he had, like, a second Promethean or something. Yeah, I don't know how he would be able to link climb. I guess he could summon Oak. Summon Oak, summon back Ash. And then he has, like, a Link 3 play. I do have an SP, though, which does change things. Man, my world got turned upside down because I thought that even though my Thunder Dragon OG was negated, that we would still be able to tribute by Colossus since a Thunder Monster's effect was activated, even though it was negated. I thought that, I thought it didn't matter whether it was negated. I still activated something, but I guess not. That's actually very interesting. I've never been in a situation like that. Okay. So you can summon an Oak, and Oak can get back one of his guys, and then I can banish it, I guess. Hope he doesn't draw like a Black Witch. What he could do is if he has another card to send, he might be able to special summon Snake Eyes Diabellstar from the deck and then place my Colossus in the spell and trap card zone and like continue playing. That's like the only thing that he could do. But he summoned back Poplar, not Ash, so that's why I'm willing to do that. If he were to summon back Ash, it's probably correct to hold it there. But I don't think he can really access that unless he just drew it. If he hard drew the Black Witch, that would actually be pretty good. Yeah, that'd be insane, actually. Because then he could just make an SP. And then if he plays a second Oak, he could go... he's playing 2 OG. So that makes me think that he actually is playing a second Oak. Okay, he's just going to make SP. SP, banish my Colossus. Sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. Imagine how funny it'd be if we could make a second Colossus next turn. That'd be hilarious. Draw Maxi. Well, I think I need to attack here before we do anything. What can you do at the end of the main phase? Bestial? Yeah, well, what can he do? I don't think he can do anything. It has to be a Bestial. It's like the only action he could make. Boop. Bro, what is his toggle? Oh, he has that. Sure. Nice. I didn't even think about that. Well, let's link off. Summon Engraver. Go back into this. Man, I wonder if we should play a Desiree. And he has an effect failure. Okay. Well, I don't really have anything left. If he plays a second Oak, he's a greedy boy. Don't worry. This Maxi is guaranteed to draw us a Bestial. Every time. The dirty Maxi for game, bro. I'm that guy. 35 cards. Around 10 Bestials left. It's over, man. It's over. He doesn't respect the power of Bestial Johnny. I'm sorry, buddy. Both of your engravers are banished. That's unfortunate. Unlucky, man. It's almost like my engravers aren't banished. That's kind of crazy, bro. Is he going to make a Typhon? Is the guy actually making a Typhon? Oh, no, he's just passing. What the hell? Is he doing that because he thinks that I'm going to get tripped up here? Bro, miss me with that shit, son. Miss me with that shit, son. You think that I'm actually going to activate a effect here to allow you to do that? Hell nah, bro. We always hit here. It's always a hitter. Never a hitter. Always a misser. Lacrima. Beatrice. Now we just do this. Okay, I basically could add back Diabolos, which does nothing. Or I just send Chaos Space. We hit, baby.
I fucking knew it. Oh.
We always hit. I've been that guy since I was a jit, son. I've been that fucking guy. Let's go. Bestial Thunder Dragon for the win. Yes, sir. Diabolos. Every day I'm bolosing. Ayo. No, why did I do that? I'm fucking retarded. I'm not in the extra monster zone. Why the hell did I do that? No, I don't want to use that. Stop. I gotta play fast. Just pass. Fuck it, we had this. Whatever. No reason for us to add that, but I did it anyway. I have a Bestial Druisworm, and I have a Branded Beast. Whatever. We're gonna pull this out. I should have added Chaos Armageddon, but whatever. It doesn't even matter. He doesn't have anything. He's not that guy. Not that guy, buddy. Not that guy. Get better. Let's go. Oh my gosh, it's so juicy. It's so freaking juicy. Nice imperm, bud. Nice imperm, bud. Dragon Roar. Go. Branded Beast. Take out his last pathetic back row. That's an imperm. I know you got an imperm, bud.
I fucking knew it. Oh.
Sorry, buddy. There's not enough room in this town for 2 players with Fiendsmith. Let's go. Activate Thunder Dragon Hawk. Special summon back Thunder Dragon Roar. Mandatory effects are Saryuja, being negated for the 3rd time this turn. Go. Thunder Dragon Colossus. It's time for the final blow. Battle phase. Saryuja Skuldred. Thunder Dragon Colossus. Lethal overkill. The boat gets it done, baby. Say goodbye to Snake Eye Fiendsmith and say hello to the new king of the playground. Bestial Thunder Dragon Fiendsmith. We out here, baby. You know how we be. The boat. Let's go. The Blessed Boys are back in action. We got time for one more game. Man, I played so bad in the grind game, but you guys at least got to see how well you can grind with this deck. Rank up game. On the play, baby. Let's see it. Yo, thank you, Brian. I appreciate you, brother. Okay, no dreaded Max C. Max C is not real. We have the Thunder Dragons on our side. No toggle activated. You love to see it. We'll start off with a Bestial Lubellion to thin the deck. No Ash. Add the Magamut. Magamut. Allure of Darkness. Go. I activate Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 2 cards from my deck. Then, I'll activate Pot of Greed, aka Thunder Dragon Dark. Yeah, I think I always just have to add this guy. There is an argument to actually just add this, because I'll be able to make a Saryuja. Fuck it. I don't play safe around here, boys. Playing safe is not my style. Actually, I didn't realize we just drew another Lubellion. That actually just kind of sucked. I should have added the Hawk, but whatever. Whatever. Discarding Thunder Dragon OG. Adding to hand. Yeah, we just had the Black Dragon. The most powerful dragon. The black kind. Get rid of this. Let's link off into Striker Dragon. Trigger the effect of Black Dragon, go get a White Dragon. We gotta play fast here, because this deck just... What I like about this deck is every game is different, man. That's what I've always loved about Thunder Dragon. Yeah, this might actually be better. I think this line we made might actually be better. Chaos Space. I love the Chaos Spaces at 3 here. Drawn to a second talent. Well, I mean, it's better for us if he has no interaction. And as you can see, this deck just gets pluses on pluses. Before, we ate through 3 hand traps, and now we have not hit any hand traps, and we're already at 7 cards. That just shows how crazy this deck can get. We can link off for the Requiem here, and we'll be able to make a Beatrice sending the Roar, which will allow us to... Well, actually, I don't know if we can make a Beatrice that early. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to send the Roar, but that's still fine. I was thinking we could still Beatrice for Roar, but we'll just start Yuja, I think. And... yeah, let's just banish the White Dragon. Regardless, we're going to have a Magamut search during the end phase, so we at least have a Branded Beast here. And we can go into the Fiendsmith. Activate the effect. Lacrima, come to me. This actually isn't nearly as good as I thought it was, but it's still fine. So I tribute that. Does that really matter? No. Yeah, I think I messed up the combo a little bit, but whatever. It's okay. We're going to reset with the Saryuja. Ah, he has an Abiru.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Okay, let's chain. And let's chain Maxi. Well, we're going to get a draw 2 off this talent, so it's probably fine. We're just going to send Diabolos. Wow, that was garbage. Okay, that was actually pretty nice. We can go Fiendsmith. Put back the Lacrima. Summon out. We can go sequence here. Play through his Nibiru like a paper bag. Then let's go for the TTT. 1, 2, 3. TTT. TTT on me. 1, 2, 3. TTT. Oh, that was based. That was incredibly based. Yeah, so we got to do this. We're going to banish. Just banish his guy. I like how many things we can do. I like when buttons pop up. Let's link off all 4 of these. Let's go into a Saryuja. Activate Saryuja. Put back those. That was nice. Oh, this is insane. Yeah, we gotta play fast here. We can activate this. Discard. Add both. Special summon this. Hope that we have 3 darks. Activate the effect. Now we'll place in the pendulum scale. Activate the effect. Add back our Magamute. This is ridiculous how we're still playing. Now we're going to activate the effect special from hand. Summoning out the Roar. Make our first Colossus. And then we'll trigger our Roar, so we'll get a second Colossus here. This is disgusting how insane this match is. This guy just Nibiru'd us, and it made our board better. We can go for another Colossus. Now we can actually Hawk. Shuffle back the ones we've already used. Confirm. Oh, hey, we drew Fiendsmith. Fuck it, we just gotta play. We gotta play fast. Ten seconds on the clock. We got it. They're not going to stop us. We're going for the God board. Let's go. The boat, baby. Yes, sir, Ski Brother. Let's go. We get it done. Mr. Beats by Ash 1000 Bands with another stellar performance to crown off the video. Six seconds on the clock is all the boat needs to end off on the God board through a Nibiru. You saw it here first. Move out of the way, Snake Eye Fiendsmith. Daddy is in town, and his name is Thunder Dragon Colossus and his friend Fiendsmith. Well, this deck is absolutely insane. I love this deck, man. And to crown things off, it just so happened to be our rank up game. Gotta love to see it, baby. Well, after playing with this deck a bit, I definitely think you could easily get to Master 1 with it. Maybe even more potentially easier than with regular Snake Eye Fiendsmith, just because this deck allows you to play more Bestials than most other decks. And I think that having like 2 Bestials can stop you from getting killed by the God board versus any other Fiendsmith player. And as well, Triple Tactics Talents is just the best card to have against the board, because if they don't end on the Azmina fusion, you're able to steal their Apollo USA or at least force it out. And I think this was a good display of how powerful this deck can be in the new meta. So thank you guys so much for watching the video, and if you want to see more awesome based content like this, make sure to smash the like button, turn post notifications on, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another banger. And as always, if it's not the goo, it's got to go. Peace. All right, the video is complete. That's going to be it for today. I just completed my training at this at the job that I'm doing for this marketing company. So I will be able to now stream at an earlier time, and likely tomorrow I will be uploading this video, maybe collect some more games for it if I don't feel like the games were as good, as well as we'll most likely be reacting to Fish Tank Season 2, Episode 2 tomorrow. If you missed the first one from yesterday, it's up on my other channel at John Ashby. But regardless, I appreciate you guys stopping by. May the Lord bless you, keep you, bestow his counterfeit upon you, and give you peace. And I'll see you in the next one. Let's go, baby. Thunder Dragon OP.